Hi everyone, it is 10th of October and just about to start drilling some winter barley. We're all set up, ready to go. Got the drill folded out and everything's good to go. So we'll get going and I'll talk a little bit about it as we go along. Right, I've drilled 8.5 acres next to this, so that's what the drill said. It feels a little bit smaller, but obviously we got overlaps and stuff. So, and we're in this one now. So I've never drilled this field before. We broadcast the rake when we'd grown it and everything. So on the second time round now, so we're still on 12-metre tram line. So we're now putting a tram line in. 4-metre drill, so every third about put a tram line in. So everything's alright. We did have a little bit of trouble. The control box is working okay, but always what plays up with it a little bit, or if anything's going to play up with it, is the connection coming from the drill. It was working manually, so when I drill the headlands I have one marker down and one up, and I automatically step the box on every time I go around the field. So like the first time round it's on 1, then it goes on to 2 and tram lines then, so then I press the button to step it on each time. So we put in a 24-metre headland usually, and that's got obviously 2 tram lines in that then in the headland. And then I started to go up and down and using the bout markers, and it wasn't skipping on to the next tram line. So I went and got some the special spray from the workshop that I always use if I've got a problem with connections, and a little bit of fiddling with the connection and the spray, it's now working a treat. I might see if I can get a new plug to plug into the control box. This is my spray that I use. Always works well on anything like trailer 7-pin sockets or anything like that. Always just give it a bit of a squirt of that, and it usually seems to clean up the connections a bit and make it better. So yeah, so no problems since that. So I'll get this one drilled tonight, and then I'll have another 12-acre field to drill tomorrow. So I'll try and maybe get the drone out tomorrow and film that. So actually didn't. Well, I was going to. I was hoping to get it all drilled today, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be fine again tomorrow. So. We did have a bit of, well, I've known about it for a few days, but had a bit of wrapping come in for a neighbour. He wanted to do that, so my mate baled it this morning, and then I went and wrapped the bales. It was 58 bales, so nice little job to do this morning, but it did mean that I didn't get drilling then until sort of later this afternoon. By the time I got hitched up, calibrated the drill and everything, but still, like I say, it doesn't matter because the weather's alright and no problem. If it was going to rain tonight or tomorrow in the morning, I would just carry on tonight and get it done, because there's no reason why I couldn't keep drilling tonight, because everything's dry and it's alright, but there's no need to, because it's going to be alright tomorrow. So both these fields are a bit awkward shaped. this will probably be, well, the last time we've grown corn in this field for, well, a long time. Hopefully it will help clean it up. And as I said in the other video, we've got our seeds that we're going to put in are going to be non-clover when we reseed it after this winter barley, so that'll enable us to spray out the weeds without killing any clover. Right, so I got my camera going, and control box is now tram line, which you can see there. So what I do when I come round now, I've got round to the end of this round, so I press that button there and it will step on to the next bout, and it should usually leave a tiny little pile of seed there, which has to show that the tram lines have turned off. So I'll put you up on the front there a minute. Got the 165 there, put a bag of seed in just now. Dad's harrowing around the ends of the field over there that I've just done. I'd like to do that to level out the wheel marks where the tractor turns. I'll get some footage outside as well. As I say, I'll try and get the drone up tomorrow in the next field. Lift out here on this corner is getting a little bit tight to get round, although looking at the camera on the screen it doesn't look that tight, but I don't like going round too sharp at corners because I don't want to like bend the coulders or anything like that. Next one's not so bad, I can get around that one. Yeah, so when this is up, I'll go around and have a look and see what it comes up like, and also I'll take you and have a look at the grass seeds that we put in, because I'm quite pleased with how they're looking. Just dropped the marker down now, so it's going to go around the headset. Plenty of seed for this field. Starting to get dark now. It's getting a bit cold too. Meant to be going colder in the next few days. What we at outside? 16 degrees. Yeah, it's not that cold, but it feels a bit cold. It's quite breezy, I suppose. Right, let's carry on, get this field finished. Yeah, so I'm drilling in 540 economy. Tractor is doing 1550 RPM. That's 540 PTO speed in economy. old tractor. It was 100 horsepower, and in a slope, like it feels like this was right, but in a slope it would struggle sometimes in economy to keep the speed up. Red lights just come on now on the control box when I lifted up the marker, so that's to tell me it's going to put a tram line in. I'm just keeping an eye on it still, just because it was playing up earlier, but it hasn't played up once since I sprayed it with that stuff. Yeah, so 10 kilometers an hour. Tractor doesn't really know that it's even doing anything. It's yeah, as you saw in the other videos when we were grass seeding, I was using the Massey 4220 to do the drilling. Back on this tractor now, because the other one wouldn't. It's a bit light on the front anyway, just with grass seeds. So it definitely wouldn't carry the drill loaded up with seed. We put in half a ton bag at a time. You can usually sort of, depending on how good the grain is, bushel weight, but if it's good bushel weight you can sort of get 3/4 of a ton in the hopper, so you've always got, you haven't got to empty it completely to be able to put the next bag in. So normally I sort of run it down so we don't have too much weight in there. Obviously any weight that's in there is weight on the back wheels of the tractor when we turn in on the headland. So starting to get dark now, so need lights in a minute to finish this off. In the last field now, it's going alright. Done about 9.5 acres of it, and just put the last bit of seed in. We're planting a variety, a different one this year. Never planted it before, and everything is this variety. Normally we grow a couple of varieties, but this one looked pretty good on the recommended list, so I thought that's what we'd do. Putting it in at 62 kilos an acre, and it's going into really nice seed beds, so pretty happy with the seed rate. Yeah, so the variety we're growing is called Caravel. So yeah, as I say, it's looks right on the recommended list. We look for good resistance to ring sporium, mildew as well. Also lodging, although we will put a growth regulator on it. It's a 2-row feed variety. Always grow 2-row varieties and not 6-row. Not that keen on the 6-row varieties. I know they sort of improved them a lot now, but we don't want to be in a situation with low bushel weight. Spots of rain on the windscreen. Did say there might be a chance of some showers today, but rain's meant to be coming in this evening. It's Wednesday the 11th today. So Dad's rolling in at the moment. So yeah, we should get it all done easily today before it rains properly. Done. I am going to fold up the drill and go in and blow out the seed that's left. I came up the ditch because there's hardly anything left, so it's just to run it out really. So there's a tiny little bit there, and then just blow it out and put a bit of oil on it, stop it rusting, and that's all done. Right, the drill's all cleaned out, and we've put some oil on all the shiny bits. It doesn't really matter too much, but just a shame to see it rusting. So that's all ready to go back in the shed till the spring. So it's done quite a bit this year with all the grass seeding as well. So something that I always do is I always wind the metering unit out and leave that little trap door there open, so there's nowhere for a rat or a mouse to get in there and sit and chew it up, because they do like to chew that rubber flap there below the metering wheel, and when they chew that, it won't calibrate accurately. We haven't ever had a problem with it, but somebody I know of now has got that problem. So yeah, so anyway, so it's all cleaned out and ready to go again in the spring. So right, hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll be back with another one soon.